I've been sharing some of the lessons that I learned from these POWs. One of the other lessons they talked about was the importance of leaning on others. Now that's really hard. It's hard for athletes. It's really hard for military. Think about it. You know, they're trained to be totally self-reliant. As athletes, we're not allowed to show weakness. If there's a weakness, maybe they'll pick on you. So how do you learn to lean on others? What they did in the POW camps was the word got around that Bill in cell block 7 was really struggling. All of the other prisoners would leave notes by the bathroom under rocks. They'd tap on the walls in code. They'd cough in code. Hang in there, Bill. They're not going to get, we're getting this together. In my case, I had to learn that as well. I was embarrassed. I was angry. I was discouraged. I was at my parents' house, and friends would come by, and they'd knock on the door. Can we see Rolf? And Mom would go, you know, Rolf doesn't really want to see anybody. He's struggling. And I didn't. There were a couple of guys, former teammates, that knocked on the door, and Mom said, I'm sorry, Rolf doesn't really want to see you. And they said, I don't care. I want to see Rolf. And they'd barge in, and they'd pick me up, and they'd put me in their car, and they'd drive me up the coast. And we would look at the ocean, and I'd cry, and they would just be with me. They didn't say anything special. They would just be with me. And I'll never forget it. You can tell, I mean, it was many years ago, and I'm choked up about how much people care about you. They care about you, and you're selfish not to let them in. Those relationships change forever. They are people, we are bonded like no other relationship. It taught me the importance of going to visit a friend in the hospital, not just calling and saying whatever you can do, whatever I can do, or an email of whatever I can do. No, you go in and you say, I'm here, and you just sit with them. And they did that for me, and it changed everything. And I want to encourage you, let them do it for you. Let them come alongside you and just be with you. And in the process, your relationship will change, and it will be the hope and the courage that you need to get through that. It's a special, special time.